What if I told you that gambling is being used to wash dirty money, and that criminals turn casinos into laundering machines? In this video, we'll discover how gambling is abused to launder illicit funds, learn the common techniques, see real cases, and spot red flags that authorities use to catch them. Stay with me, because what you'll learn here might change how you see casinos forever. What is money laundering and why gambling helps? Money laundering means taking illicit cash and making it appear legal. It has 3 stages: placement, introducing dirty money into the system; layering, moving it through many transactions to obscure its origin; integration, making it reappear as clean money you can use openly. So how does gambling fit into this? Casinos and betting sites have huge cash flows, chip conversions, and winnings payouts. Criminals use that flow to mix their money in a believable way. In online gambling, it's even easier. Many platforms allow multiple accounts, crypto, or minimal identity checks. The anonymity becomes a perfect cover. Even licensed casinos are vulnerable. One common trick: convert illicit cash into chips. Place very small bets. Then, cash out. That money shows up as winnings, not dirty money. Gambling provides a system where you can place, layer, and integrate, all under the guise of luck. Cleverly done. The origin of money remains hidden. Common techniques in gambling laundering. Here are techniques criminals often use: chip buying and quick cash out. They buy many chips, play minimally, and then cash out. The money returns as winnings. Structuring/smurfing. Instead of depositing one large sum, they break it into many smaller ones under reporting thresholds. Multiple accounts, account hopping. They use many accounts, shifting money between them to confuse investigators. Money mules. They use other people's accounts, often unknowingly, to move money. Mules deposit and withdraw, so the trail is obscured. Minimal play. Laundering. They place very small bets just to mask the behavior. The bulk of the money is just cycled. Use of cryptocurrencies and betting vouchers. Dirty money is converted to crypto or vouchers, then used in betting and cashed out as fiat, making it harder to trace. Proxy/human head gambling. Someone gambles with money on behalf of someone else. The real money origin stays hidden. These techniques let criminals hide huge sums under the cover of luck. But authorities are not oblivious. Many of these methods are under scrutiny. Real cases and examples. Let's move from theory to reality. How criminals actually launder money through gambling. Take the Mahadev betting app case in India. This app ran a large betting scam using a network of panel branches and Benami bank accounts. It handled enormous daily amounts, layering money through many transactions to hide its origin. The app allegedly generated massive cash flows every day, disguised as legitimate betting activity. Another example. A casino operator in Las Vegas once faced legal trouble after being implicated in money transmitting and laundering operations. What's striking is that even well-known, regulated casinos can be misused for laundering when oversight is weak. Then there is the Mounties Club case in Australia. Between 2019 and 2024, their venues faced accusations of handling over $140 million in suspicious gambling turnover. Alleged red flags included high-value cash deposits with little actual gambling, frequent use of gaming machines by customers whose means didn't match, and large payouts following minimal play. These examples show laundering via gambling can happen through mobile apps, casinos, clubs, even in highly regulated environments. Red flags and how detection works. So how do authorities and compliance teams catch these schemes? They watch for red flags, patterns and behaviors that don't add up. Here are common red flags: large cash deposits with quick withdrawals and little actual gameplay. Multiple accounts under one person or use of false identities. Transaction structuring, splitting large sums into many small ones below reporting thresholds. rapid increases in volume or size without a matching profile for the person. Minimal wagering, big deposits, almost no bets, then cashing out. Frequent deposits and withdrawals from gambling platforms in a short time frame. Mismatch between identity and payment methods. For example, using many payment sources that don't align with known personal info. Unexplained manual overrides or discrepancies in internal financials. For example, gaps between recorded cash receipts and bank deposits, or high promotional comps issued without oversight. Systems activity inconsistent with customer profile. For example, someone with a modest income doing huge bets far above what their background suggests. In regulated markets, operators must file suspicious activity reports, SARs, when transactions of, for instance, $5,000 or more seem out of the ordinary. They also must practice customer identification, due diligence, and monitoring of transactions that exhibit atypical patterns. Some operators Despite this, many AML failures happen in gambling. Some operators prioritize high-revenue customers over compliance. Some have weak risk assessment practices, inadequate customer checks, and poor monitoring systems. Compliance culture is sometimes sidelined. Gaming regulators worldwide have taken action. Fines, license suspensions, and audits target operators failing AML obligations. Casinos that tolerate high-risk bettors without proper checks often find themselves in regulatory crosshairs. Regulation, challenges, and loopholes. Casinos aren't totally powerless. There are laws, rules, and compliance systems meant to stop money laundering. But criminals and weak systems still find loopholes. Many casinos must obey rules that require them to file suspicious activity reports, SARs, and currency transaction reports, CTRS, when certain behaviors or amounts trigger alarms. They also must run anti-money laundering programs, know their customers, and monitor transactions carefully. Still, failures happen. One major issue is insider threat. Sometimes marketing staff or promotion hosts inside casinos help hide suspicious activity. A single rogue employee who ignores red flags can let huge sums slip through unnoticed. Another challenge: technology and scale. Casino systems process countless transactions daily. Detecting anomalies in real time among that flood is extremely hard unless their tech is top-notch. In online gambling, it's worse. Cryptocurrencies, cross-border transfers, and weak ID verification make tracking harder. Some jurisdictions have weak oversight or different rules, letting criminals exploit gaps. Also, regulations differ widely by country. What's legal in one place may be illegal in another. Casinos, operating globally, must juggle many systems. This patchwork allows criminals to move money through weaker zones. Casinos have been fined for failing AML duties. Some didn't file SARs, or didn't know customers well enough, or left compliance responsibilities vague. One casino in California was fined nearly $900,000 for years of failing to report, lacking controls, and ignoring warning signs. These failures show that regulation exists, but implementation often lags behind criminal creativity. Takeaways and engagement. Here are things you should remember and what you can take away. Gambling is a powerful vehicle for money laundering because of cash, chips, and payout systems. Criminals use techniques like minimal play, layering, structuring, multiple accounts to obfuscate origins. Regulations exist: reporting, compliance, due diligence. But challenges remain: insiders, tech gaps, regulatory mismatch. Casinos have faced enforcement, fines, and reputational damage, but the fight continues. Now, it's your turn. What method shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll reply to every comment. If you're finding this video useful, like it. And if you haven't already, Subscribe so you get alerts when I drop more deep dives. If you liked this video, you might also enjoy watching the hidden dangers of online gambling scams. Inside the Squid Game, crypto scam. Thanks for watching. And remember, in a world full of dark money, awareness is your strongest defense.